Day, well, there's no countdown today. So I'm starting the stream very immediate, intensely. And yes, and I'm joined here with our producer. This is Alex, everyone. Say hello. There's no one in the chat because we literally just started, but you could say maybe a few words about yourself, Alex.
Yeah, hi guys. So I'm Alex and I'm a video game producer. I work in Simteract for over 1 year. Um, and on daily basis, I make sure that the whole game development process goes smoothly. So I coordinate all sorts of processes and set up the work for everyone, for example. Yeah, and solve a whole variety of problems if they occur. And I generally try to do anything that the creatives or the technicals don't do basically. So I'm just trying to be everywhere, wherever I am needed. So yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Alex, so why don't you tell us a little bit about because this isn't your first game that you worked on, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I worked on a couple of games before. In previous companies, of course, that's my first one here in Simteract, but I successfully launched like 2 years ago, like so-called indie game, but I prefer calling it a double A, Metamorphosis, as like a narrative driven game, um, entirely focused on Kafka's novels. So it's based on the classic literature, and you are becoming a small bug, the actual bug or a spider, and trying to overcome like the obstacles and the whole giant world. And yeah, I shipped it on a couple of platforms successfully. I guess it's quite high rated on Metacritic, so I'm kind of happy of this shipment. And yeah, I'm trying to go higher now here with Urban Venture. So yeah, and yeah, I work on a couple of other games in my previous company. Um, they were a little bit smaller, and yeah, once I was debuting a few years back. So yeah, I think Metamorphosis was the biggest success so far. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit. What was it like coming from a game like Metamorphosis to working on simulation games like Urban Venture? Was
Mm,
the process like difficult to sort of adjust to? Because obviously there's like different like obviously like mechanics and stuff like that go through.
yeah, that's true. But I am a gamer myself, but at work I think I treat it like professionally, and I kind of don't care what game I do develop. I just try to develop it just right, and how it should be. So I like take the whole picture, and what does the current project need, and what problems might happen, and whatever, like yeah, ups and downs that might happen. So I didn't really take it this way. Like I always wanted to make narrative games, actually, so I liked working on the previous game. But here now, I can focus more on technical stuff. So this is some kind of a new experience for me. I can learn something myself, and actually, I like simulation games, but not as much as narrative games. So I can work on simulation games at work, and then play narrative games on my console, like in my private time, right? So I leave work at work, and change games to the ones I love the most.
Absolutely, absolutely. When it comes to game development, it's a never, the learning process never stops, right? Like you're
Yeah.
constantly, even if you're just like like a super experienced, I don't know, designer, programmer, or something like that. I mean, guys, making video games is hard. I mean,
Yeah, it
like
is.
before, before this, I was working at in like an e-commerce website, and it was also about like with like video games and stuff like that. And I've always have been a gamer, and for like the last 20 years I've been always playing video games, and I knew that it was a difficult process, but I didn't know how hard it actually was. And
Yeah.
I think you don't get to actually like realize that until you're actually like in game development, working with like designers and producers like yourself, Alex, and you see all of the like the intricacies that go into making
Yeah.
games, right? Um,
Yeah.
Tell me, Alex, what do you think is the hardest part about being a producer?
Mm, predicting the future, I guess. I
Okay,
think
okay.
like I do it every day. It's like I think the very foundation of my work. I'm predicting every single every next day that happen, and every month, and then year, and like every single scale you can imagine. So it's like I have tools for that. Actually, I gather data. On the past works and use my intuition. I think that's the most used thing actually in my work. I don't use anything that much as I use intuition. And it doesn't often disappoint me. That's like very weird. It's like like the sixth sense or something, and you just keep using that every day and trying to mitigate the risks and stuff like that.
So when
Yeah.
something goes wrong, are you the blame? Are you the person that everyone blames?
Mm, it depends. Like in our company, it doesn't look like that. Like the blame is like spread only on most of the cases,
Everyone
right?
is wrong.
Yeah, everyone is wrong. Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
like I'm just taking like the blame from to myself like at most of the times
Yeah.
because like I feel responsible much on what I'm doing and I really care about people I work with. So if they are not satisfied with the work or they fail on something, I feel like I failed. I'm just like a mom, right? And yeah, having all
Okay.
the kids around. So yeah, I care about it, and I always think that if anything like wrong happens, I think that's just me that could have planned something better, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you're really, really good at what you do when it comes to urban venture and, your past projects. You have really good mom skills. Right?
That's weird, right?
Yeah, yeah. But
Uh,
you're on the team for a reason, and I think it's fantastic, and I'm super like happy to be working with you, and we always have like this transparency, and it's like really
yeah,
really good to like just like throw feedback, ideas back and forth and stuff like that. Um
yeah, that's important.
so it looks like we have some people in the chat. So why don't we say
Oh,
hi to
really?
them? Yeah,
Yeah,
Robert,
hi.
Yorkshire Sim Gamer, Pampa Wagner. We have Tomek Pavlovich. Hello, Tomek. And as
That's our
well,
comment.
yeah, Tomek is my number one fan. He's on all my streams. Uh,
Oh, that's
for those of you guys that maybe missed last Monday's stream, Tomek Tomek Pavlovich is actually our technical Houdini artist. And we did a stream last week with him, and we were showcasing the tools that we use to generate the worlds that we make in Unreal Engine 4, as well as some Houdini plugins. So if you missed that, you can find it on our YouTube channel. It's a stream from 1 week ago, so there's some really interesting stuff that you could find there for sure.
Yeah,
Who
he's a
else?
magician.
Yeah,
You really need to
like
know.
like Houdini is like a magician, right? Like the
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
Houdini
basically.
person, and Tomek is like his son, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's him. Yeah,
Yeah.
entirely.
So
Reincarnation or something. Right.
yeah,
So that's him.
exactly. He's like, yeah, Tomek is like the reincarnation of the literal Houdini guy. Um
Yeah, he does all the magic in our project. So
yes, exactly. We got Pixel Nerd 19. Hello, I cannot wait for Urban Adventure to be available. Everything so far looks so amazing. Thank you so much for the kind words, Pixel Nerd 19. Yeah, guys, we if you're following us on socials, I'm always sharing some pretty cool stuff on things that we're working on. We're doing streams like this one today, where we will be showing you guys actual gameplay. We're going to be showing you guys actual gameplay from a build that is from today, and we're going to be doing a little bit of driving. So,
hopefully,
um, yeah. Before we get into all that, I just wanted to let you guys know, and I'm sure chat is smart enough to understand this that what you're going to see during this stream is pre-alpha footage. Okay, this is pre-alpha footage. That everything is subject to change. Okay, we think we've come a long way. Like I wish you guys would have seen like the beginning of the project. You know, it was I'm not gonna say it was a mess, but it was very bare bones. Let's just say that it was very bare bones.
word.
Yeah, and yeah, and we can't wait to show you guys the world that we have built. Urban Venture, for those of you that might not know, but I'm pretty sure all of the people in the stream right now are very aware, is going to be a car driving simulation game in the city of Barcelona, where you start off as a freelance Uber driver, taxi driver, however you want to call it, and you work your way up the ranks to eventually open up your own business, manage your vehicles, so on and so forth. So we're going to show you a little bit of that today. Maybe not the managing business part, because we're not even at that stage, to be honest. But it's something that we definitely have planned. It's something that we definitely have planned. Um, let's see. Zizo Terremoto, don't worry, boys and girls, you have time to work. Yes, we do. Mr. Mike, will we have play tests? Yeah, this is something that we're definitely going to keep the community updated on. Join our Discord channel. If you guys have not joined our Discord channel, go ahead and join it. I will send you guys a link here in a second. And that's where we will keep our entire community updated on all the news and all the changes that are coming for Urban Venture. You can also find our blog post, our developer blog post on Steam. So if you go on Steam on the community aspect, you will see Urban Venture. For our three blog posts. We have one about our company and two about some of the things that we have been working on games. So let's see. Who else we got? Yeah, just bought a G920 and can't wait to use it on this. Yeah, that is a steering wheel, and that is something that we definitely have planned to add into our game for sure. We will definitely come back to that. And like I said, stay tuned on our Discord channel for all the latest and greatest news. You can also wishlist the game on Steam. Yes, you can. Artful Dodger 72. You are absolutely right. Okay. So chat. Okay. Hola, Alex, Aleksandra. Do you think
That's
chat is ready to see some gameplay?
I think it is. It looks like it is.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? You guys want to see some actual gameplay, like legit gameplay? I recorded it this morning, and it's like the freshest as it can be. Are you guys ready to see some Urban Venture gameplay? let me know in the chat, and in the meantime, I'll sing you a song. No, I'm just kidding. I won't. Um,
Too bad.
yeah. No, I think Alex, you have heard me singing on our adventures in PAX East in Boston,
Yeah,
so
yeah, for sure. That
it's
was
it's it's
a
not
good
a
time.
it's not a good time with me singing. That's for sure. Uh, okay. All right. So let's do it then, shall we? Uh,
Let's do it.
Let us do it. Popcorn ready, drink ready, time to go. Let's do it. Okay, so like I said, guys, pre-alpha, not the final version of the game. We will be sort of commenting over certain aspects. And if you guys have any questions about what you see, let us know in the chat. We'll try our best to answer them to the best of our ability. So, let's do it. Got the volume up. I just want to see, okay, because we heard some music. Hola, Alex. The music in the main menu. I know. I'm just gonna pause it. There's literally 2 seconds of the video, and I'm already pausing it. I'm sorry, but the music in the main menu, is that something that we're already like committed to, or are we gonna change it?
We are definitely not committed to anything basically which we
Right.
are going to see or hear. I think it is a placeholder for now. We are not like entirely sure. We wanted to have something on the menu, like just to hear that it works, right? And the sound is turned on, for example.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, but that's like that's an original track. So I guess we'll be continuing on that. But yeah, that might change somewhere in the future.
for sure. Yeah, super long loading screen right now.
But I think
Uh,
like I think I didn't hear anything. Do you have the
Yeah,
uh
I
sound
have,
turned
yeah,
on?
the volume should be on here. I'll turn it up even more.
Or maybe because like okay, because like I'm not sorry, because like I'm not
Yeah, yeah,
uh
yeah.
sorry.
Just
Yeah, I
just
forgot
because
that.
there's a little bit of a delay. Yeah,
Sorry,
I forgot
I
to.
thought
You know what?
I,
Here,
I'm not.
mute.
But actually, I'm not listening to the stream, right? So that's why I'm not like hearing any voice. So
Right.
sorry for
You're
that.
good. You're good. Did you mute the stream?
Yeah, I mute the stream
Okay.
not to hear myself,
Right. Because that would
once
be
I'm
weird.
talking. That would be weird.
Okay, so as you guys see here a little bit, now keep in mind, Ola, there's a little bit, there's like a 2 or 3 second delay when you're watching the Twitch stream, so,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So as you guys can see here, we're starting off in the cabin. We have some of the buttons. It's a little bit laggy at first. There's still some like optimizations when we fire the game up that we need to do. But as you guys can see here, we're inside of the vehicle cabin where I am showcasing some of the buttons that we have. Now, Ola, can we maybe talk a little bit about the buttons here? I know that when you mouse over them, they say that like what they are, but how many programmable buttons do you think we're going to be able to have inside of the cabin?
Like a number of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Um,
So I think there's like 3, 6. There's like I think
20, 30.
20. Really? That
Or something.
many?
It was like the 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, 10. I'm seeing like 10 right
Yeah,
now. So it would
yeah.
be like another 10 somewhere,
And
maybe
then
like be 20. Like and the wheel itself, right? That's a
yeah,
couple of.
exactly.
It looks
And
like it would be 30.
yeah, and then on the side right here, as you guys can see, we have the window controls.
Yeah.
We just recently, I think last week, we even implemented a function on one of the buttons on the door where you can actually put the window down. Now, if you guys in the chat look closely here, you can see the window going down and you can see it going up. So that's definitely is something that we're proud of adding into the game. Was it difficult to do that, Ola, to actually make the like the function for the button?
Wasn't really, as far as I remember, but it still takes time.
Yeah,
And turned out to be quite kind of buggy. So like the programmers needed to fix something. So yeah, it took a while, and it's like it's a while for every single button and
Hmm.
their function. So like to actually program the whole car, it's like months of work of one person actually.
Really?
So
Damn.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, like we've been working on this car for a while now, and it's still not yet fully functional,
Hmm.
as you can see. So yeah, it really takes time. It takes much more time that you could think.
Yeah, for sure. Here I am honking like a crazy maniac.
Yeah.
And one cool thing is that we could see on the screen right now is our lean in features. And this is more relevant for people living in the EU because in America, you don't really need this this type of thing, right? Because when you're standing, when you're like sitting at a red light in the Euro, because you don't drive, right, Ola?
I don't drive. I don't have a driving
Isn't
license.
how funny is that we have a producer that's working on a car simulation game, but that doesn't have a driver's license?
Yeah, it's extremely funny. It is, but I'm
Yeah,
learning actually
yeah,
while developing this game. So I'm both learning how to develop a game and how
right.
to drive, right? So one day when I decide to go on an exam, I will just go to like the practical exam, and
Yeah,
like no theory, right,
yeah.
needed.
You don't
Uh,
need it. You could just learn it in Urban Venture. You're
yeah,
good. Yeah,
basically, yeah. I learned like every week. I learned something every week. Like the guys are telling me something, and I was like, oh, I had no idea. Like, right, Jesus,
yeah,
like learning the signs and the general, rules of like changing lanes and stuff. Like, I had basically no idea like year ago and like and earlier how to move the car. And I was like, like I was in a bus, and I didn't give a shit like
yeah,
what was
yeah,
going on, and then how to turn, like use the blinkers, like whatever. And now I'm like and now I'm caring, right? So
yeah.
but that's fantastic for me actually to learn so much in this job.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's always a learning experience.
Yeah.
Now, one thing we were talking about before the stream, when I sent you this video, you were like, "Oh my god, the car is moving like a boat," you know,
Isn't
because
it like
it's like it's sort of like bouncing a little up and
it is.
down, and we see it, and we're just like, "Oh Jesus, like this needs to be fixed, right?" So,
Yeah, like immediately. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, as you can see here, I am making a right turn. Keep in mind, guys, this is pre-recorded, so just put that
Yeah.
out there. And I'm going pretty fast here, but I am trying to use my blinkers, and I'm waiting for these cars to go by. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the traffic AI that we have in this game. So basically, the traffic that you'll experience in Urban Adventure, it'll be similar to something that you'll experience in real life. At least that's what the goal is, right?
Yep.
So like, people will try to cut you off, or maybe they might run a red light. Excuse me, they might run a red light. So it'll be something that you'll more or less experience in real life. So, and over here, I'm going to do my first pickup. Now, before we do the pickup, I wanted to mention to you guys something. So right now, what you guys are about to see is a bug. Because when you pick up a passenger, there is a patience meter for the passenger. And this patience meter, it will be, for now, it's on the left-hand side, right under the mini-map, as you guys can see right here. And what this patience meter is for is basically, if you drive recklessly, then the patience meter will go down. If you drive well, then it won't go down as fast. If the patience meter runs completely out, then the job is over. Your client is super mad at you, and you're not going to get paid or anything, right? Ola, maybe you want to tell us a little bit about the patience meter as we're pulling up here for a little bit?
Basically, it should work exactly as you presented.
Okay.
So it's yeah, the drop level is based on the way you drive.
Okay.
So and of course on the type of a passenger you're taking, because like we have a few types of passengers, like business, drunker,
Okay.
someone else. I don't remember now, but there are a couple of them, and like like and when you are a businessman, you are in a rush. So and you basically don't care about like traffic rules. You just want to go as far as quick as possible. So the slower you drive, the faster the patience bar like drops,
Hmm.
for example. So basically the faster you go, the slower it drops, right? So
Right.
it's like the whole difference um in a type of passenger you are taking. So you'll see that like the businessman just looks like a businessman, right? Or
Yeah.
just want to go to or out of the office zone, because it's like all connected, right? Like we have industrial zones, office zones, and like the like every single zone that like a metropolis or any kind of city that might have. So it's never the same actually, like the patient's bar never like behaves the same. So it's not like like copy paste sort of thing, especially if it's like the or maybe this the story arcs, they work a little bit differently as well. So you really need to observe your passenger, or even talk to him, right? Because we have dialogues already implemented.
We're about to
So
see the beginning of the dialogue right
yeah,
now. Um, but as I was saying before, this part is a little bit bugged. It's the patience of the passenger is running out like almost instantly.
certainly, yeah, and
Yeah,
the issue is really targeted. We have it on our Jira board, so someone will be taking care of it in a couple of days.
yeah.
So yeah, this is
Yeah.
uh,
So what you guys are gonna see here now, someone's probably already working on it, and like Ola said, or Alex, in a few days, it'll most likely be fixed. And now, like, since I have the video paused here, as you guys can see on the right hand side here, I got a ticket for driving against the traffic flow. Um, and now we want to deliver a close to as like realistic experience as possible, and we have mentioned this before in our social media, and when we were at PAX East, people were like asking about so will I have to drive how I do in real life? Yes, but you don't have to. So the choice is completely up to you. But if you want to drive like how Salsa Flamenco says here in chat, Fast and Furious DLC, it's gonna be slow and careful DLC, if anything.
I'm
Um,
going to
yeah.
yeah.
So, you have to obey the rules of the road. If you go against the traffic flow, you get a ticket. If you speed, you'll get a ticket. And I think I get a ticket later down the line here once I play the video. So, there will be like little notifications notifying you, like, hey, you're going too fast, you're gonna get a ticket, or hey, you're going the wrong way, and you're gonna get a massive deduction payment, right? So here we go. We're gonna pick up our first passenger here, and like I said, this is bugged right now, but I think it'll be pretty funny to show. So, so there he is. There's Jeffrey. That's our passenger. Um, I just named.
Who basically speaks your voice.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is my voice right here. This is my voice. Ready, guys? Listen.
That's indeed that.
This is my voice.
Can I tell you about something?
It's a little
I'm
quiet.
so excited, and if I don't, I'll crack.
And then right here, Ola, maybe you can tell me this, because I was playing on, I was playing this on the gamepad. How do you make the selection on the gamepad when you're, uh, making a decision on how to answer the passenger?
How do you make a selection?
Yeah,
Uh,
because I was,
on gamepad?
yeah,
It's like I think it's R in the middle, and it's like you use the right analog
Mm-hmm.
and press it to choose the
Oh, you
options.
have to press the analog
Yeah,
stick. Oh,
I know
okay,
this is
okay.
not entirely intuitive, and I think we'll be thinking about that in the future. Once we hire a UX guy or a
Okay.
girl. Yeah, because like we have like a plenty of things like that in this game already, so it's like like me, like a person who has like 100 hours of playing this game. I always like constantly being like, I'm not sure how to use, like how to do something, because it's that much not
Yeah.
obvious and not like mimicking other games.
Yeah.
So
Because
but we
like
are kind
my
of like,
first
yeah.
reaction was just to make the selection with the joystick and just press A. That was like my instinctive reaction on the
Yeah,
gamepad.
it is. That's true. But in this game, like I think we will need to teach the player how to switch a little
Mm.
bit, because like we have something else on A, right?
Ah,
So
okay.
I think it's like I'm not playing now, so I don't remember. But it's like, like turning on the lights or something else like that, right? And you can and we still wanted to allow the player to leave him the possibility to still like turn on lights or AC while talking to the passenger. So like we didn't want to turn off all the options the player has while driving. So we need to somehow connect having the dialogue set on and still like the whole driving thingy, right?
Right.
So this is not easy, but we are like kind of figuring it out still.
Yeah, we're just like figuring it out as we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is basically the NPC dialogue that you guys see on the screen here. I did share. I made like a post about this on our socials about like a week or two ago, and when you pick up your passenger, they'll have like a story arc, right? And you'll be able to they'll be tell like right here in this example. This guy is going to talk about how he just won the lottery and how and right here you could see you could have one of two choices. You could be excited for him, or you could just simply be like unimpressed, and from there the story just sort of like branches out into different like context on
Yeah.
how it will end. So we think that's something unique. I don't think this has been done in any simulation game, Alex. Like I don't think.
I don't think there's one out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I don't think, and I don't think there is either, and it's going to be really awesome to see how
Yeah.
you guys are enjoying it. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, like I
But it's
said,
still not an RPG. We are not making a Witcher game.
true. Yeah,
It's not. Yeah, you are not making decisions and having other like endings in this game. It's
yeah,
not that. Yeah, we are like entirely focused on the simulation part of the whole development, but we still wanted to add like a spark of difference. I would say, like anything that you can that can interest other people, not necessarily the simulation niche.
sure.
So
Yeah, definitely. There'll be something for everyone, that's for sure.
yeah, for sure.
And over here, I am just being a bad driver and just cutting everyone off. But I did use my signal, so that's good.
Yeah,
Um,
that's something.
And right now, I'm on my way to the gas station that we just added not too long ago. I think like last week, right? We added the gas station gameplay.
Something like that. Yeah, we actually finished it not very long ago. So yeah.
Very nice. Ted Henshinkle. Yo, this driving looks safe as hell. I love it. We love it
I'm
too,
like,
man.
I'm like, I can't stop being, I cannot stop to laughing, because like I see my friends,
Oh yeah.
like yeah, they're these are basically my friends. So
Okay. Okay. Good. It's good to.
I recognize them, so it's like a very like
Very good. Very
I
good.
feel very silly, right now. Like everyone is watching me and yeah, commenting stuff. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good. You're completely fine. You're completely fine. It's good because like my friends sometimes come on stream too and they start trolling me. And like I'm just like, dude, I don't know like they say that they're my friend, but I don't know exactly which friend they are. And I'm just like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, you actually you can recognize your friend when you see some trolling,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
These are your friends.
And that is it, folks. And that is we just pulled up to the gas station. Um Here I'm gonna pull up the gas station scene once again. So you can see how it basically looks like. Now, some people might be wondering, are these because people know, for the ones that do know, I mean, we're making Barcelona on a 1-to-1 scale. So that means everything that you would see in real Barcelona, you would see in our video game. However, when it comes to the gas stations, I think this one, Ola, is the actual one that is like in the right place in Barcelona, I think.
Very sure. We have like a three so far, like set up on the map, and at least one of them is an actual gas station.
Mm-hmm.
At least at the actual place. Of course, it's not the same brand. Uh, but I'm not sure if it's this one.
Okay, okay.
I'm not sure really.
Yeah. It's
There,
okay.
there are two others like nearby. Some of them is real for sure.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, so and in this gas station, I sort of cut the stream or the recording early because I don't know if we're also aware of this, but when I was playing today's build, I wasn't able to go into like the menu where you're able to fill up. I don't know, because we have to activate it with like a button, or does it automatically open when you pull into the highlighted area?
You need to click the button for sure. I think
Hmm.
it's A.
Okay, okay.
Just like on the gamepad, of course.
Right.
I thought that like this one is quite intuitive, but you might have pulled up on the wrong
Hmm. Yeah, because
like
like as soon as I pulled up here, like nothing happened, but
because there.
when I played it like last week, it was fine.
Ah, okay. So maybe. Okay, I need to check it out
Yeah,
tomorrow morning. But
yeah.
it should have worked. Which change?
Maybe I'm just dumb. It's fine. I mean, it
Ah,
could
no, not.
it,
Oh yeah, okay. That was
it,
it.
it, it could be that.
Yeah,
So
I
so
yeah.
So yeah, guys, that is about 7 minutes of actual gameplay. Papa Doc says, "Can I get a hot dog at the gas station?" Yes, but at exorbitant prices. You're gonna pay like 20 euros for that hot dog. Uh, but no, the only thing you'll be able to get at gas stations is actual gas. So, um,
Yeah. Uh, Not too pricey actually.
yeah,
Uh,
I
like
all some people were asking on like in the community, will the gas prices in Urban Venture reflect on gas prices in real life? I don't think they will they?
mm, I'm not sure. I think it was discussed at some point. I think our game designer has it figured out, but I don't remember now. I think
Okay.
the numbers we could see there, they are completely random. It's like a 5 cents for a liter,
Wow, I
or
wish it
something like
was
that.
like that in real
Yeah,
life. Oh
yeah.
man.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake, but I think it will be reflecting, or it will be like I think we'll need to have some, like a nice gas price, like a nice, like from a couple of years back, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't remember when it was nice recently, but we'll try, right? Like,
yeah,
but like it's still kind of free, right?
yeah.
Driving in the city, so
For now.
yeah, for now.
Cool. Let's see. Universe Simu from YouTube. Can't wait to play your game. Good vibes. Thank you, Universe. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming on the stream. 20 euro is cheap for a slice of pizza. In train life, it's 100K. Yeah, that's true. But it's also a decoration in train life. So So yeah. Speaking about decorations, are we also thinking about adding some, like, I don't know, decorations inside the cabin? Like, is that something that we're planning on doing, or
Yeah,
um
absolutely, for sure. We are planning to have like the whole customization of the car, like interior and exterior. So yeah, for sure, I will have a bunch of things you can put onto your dashboard or hanging,
like a
yeah,
bobblehead or like an air
yeah, yeah,
freshener or
everything, yeah,
something?
for sure, yeah. Everything will be there. So once we have the garage, when we can customize your stuff in, I think we'll be, upgrading it more and more and adding more possibilities to the player to like fully craft your own experience, right? Like it will be none of the every single game will be different, right? You will be having your very own car. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's really awesome. I think people really enjoy the customization aspect of video games in
Yeah,
general, and if they could,
it will be there.
yeah, if they could personalize their own car, I think definitely something to look forward to. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly show right here. I opened up one of our dev blogs, the first one, and I wanted to talk a little bit about. If you guys haven't read our dev blogs, feel free to do so. You can find it on our website as well as on Steam. Um, I didn't showcase this in the video that we played, but there is already some damage to the vehicle in the build that we have now.
There
So,
is.
as you guys can see in the picture here, this is from our first dev blog, and basically, this damage is it's I haven't seen a wheel that has fallen off. However, there is definitely some exterior damage, as you guys can see here. Alex, would you maybe want to tell us a little bit on like how the damage is going to work? Like, which stage are we at right now when it comes to the damage?
Mm, we have the very first iteration already implemented. Actually, the bit you were playing this morning, you could really experience that,
Yeah.
like the damage, but it's more like I'm not feeling like 100% qualified to speaking for that because
Mm-hmm.
like it's like purely technical stuff, like when
Right.
the art team meets the code team, like the
They
damage of the
just
car happens.
they clash.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah, the thing that I love about my work the most, like speaking, like the discussion between art and the technical people.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and it works some way, right? It just procedurally reacts to the objects you're like you're crashing into, and it's still not like the car still not dropping its parts, but
Yeah.
it's like having some dents or scratches where in smart way, right? At the actual place, like spot it was damaged. So yeah, and it actually reacts the like the actual car damage parameter reacts, right? So you
Right.
can really actually break your car, damage it like entirely, and it stops, right? You need to repair it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really cool how the damage like you know how I don't know you when you're actually driving a car in real life you get a check engine light or something like I don't know your ABS brakes or something like that.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
shows you in the dashboard. Same thing with urban, right? So if you, for example, I don't know, you like run over a curb or something like that, and then you damage your vehicle like your wheel or something, then you'll see it in the dashboard. Like if you're playing in first person if you're playing in first person, then you'll be able to see it in the dashboard light up, like, "Hey, you need to refuel," or "Hey, your wheel is broken," or something like that.
something, yeah,
Yeah.
or
So
the tire got flat or
yeah,
something. Everything it just happened. You really need to watch your car.
yeah, yeah. Vehicle maintenance is definitely going to be one of the things that we'll be focusing on keeping the player immersed in the world while they're driving. Artful Dodger. Maybe over the next few months, we can hear from different people in the dev team for Urban Venture, like you do with Train Life. Yeah, that's the plan. That's definitely the plan. I think Ola did a fantastic job today with being on stream. By the way, guys, let's give Ola, our producer here, Alex, a round of applause. This is her first time ever on stream in front of a camera. So congratulations on
Thank you.
on breaking through. You did a really good job, and that means we are wrapping up here. So guys, I really appreciate everyone coming to the stream and seeing what we have planned for you guys. Keep in mind we are always on social media and Discord, and you can join our Discord channel to stay up to date. I usually share information on when we're streaming, what we're doing, what things we're working on, and so on. So let's see. Before we end here, we got one more question. NPC cars will also get visual damage, or just the player's car? That's a good question. What do you think, Ola?
Sure, like we'll need that at some point. We don't have it prepared yet. Because it uses up a lot of we call it computer power, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, so we need to cut it, or maybe think about like other like adjusting it to your machine power. I think we'll see. For now, it's like the player car is like the main avatar here, and our main focus. We'll see what we can do about the AI cars, but I think that will be necessary at some point. So yeah.
For sure. It looks like Alex, we have some quick fan art made by someone from chat. Look at
You really
this.
want to see this?
Look at this. Look at Salsa Flamenco. You're the man. That's pretty good.
Like I know the guy personally.
Oh,
So,
okay. So
I can.
to be honest, I don't know where the hell you got this picture from, but good job to you. Good job to you. Yeah, that's good.
He needs to become the next ambassador.
Yeah.
Avengers.
You know what? This should be the thumbnail for the DLC that we put out.
Yeah, for sure. But the photo, where did he get it from?
I have no idea where he got it from. No clue.
It's the same shirt you're like having today, so I guess this
No,
is
it's a different shirt. It's a different
It's a
shirt. Yeah, it's different. I have one with like this
okay, maybe this is
cars.
different. Okay, yes.
Yeah. This is actually like an old picture, or it's sort of like, I think it's from when I started working at Simterect. It might be, yeah.
But yeah, I love this. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's good. It's good. Salsa Flamenco, you're the man or girl.
Thank you.
Yeah. Weekend at Mikey's. It's from IG. Oh, okay, it's from IG. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, guys, yeah, that'll be about it from our side. We really hope you enjoyed what you saw here. Stay tuned for more news and updates from us. We will be putting out another dev blog sometime in the month of June, which is next month. And I just wanted to say live that we really appreciate the community for being as awesome as you guys are. Like we mentioned before, we went to PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts at the beginning of the month, and the feedback we have been getting, people are really excited for Urban Venture, and you can also see the same reactions on social media. So you guys are the best. Thank you so much for the support, for following us, and we will be sure not to let you down and bring you guys a great driving simulation game. So,
Sure.
once again, thank you guys very much. Have a fantastic Monday, It's getting warm out there, so you know what that means. You should just stay inside and play more video games. Alex, thank you so much. You did great.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mikey.
Bye bye.
Bye.